It only gets better with French with Sophia. This video is all about how to work effectively with the students and with the teachers as a language assistant. I'm saying language assistant because it covers both English language assistants, German language assistants, all the language assistants, because it's not just for the English language assistants alone. I got a comment from one of the English teachers here in France asking how she can relate the language assistant. So I figured that it's actually very important question, and I'm making this video to answer that question. Okay, so let's get to it, shall we? The first point in working effectively with the students and with the teachers is communicating effectively. Communication, as we know, is the key tool in any working environment, and being a language assistant, you're not exempted from being an effective communicator, meaning if you have any requests, if you have anything that you want to say, communicating that request effectively with the teacher or with the students can get you from here to here. Number 2 point is a comment that I get often when I'm teaching with the students. I've been getting that even when I was in Nigeria, and it's something that you can actually develop, is being lively and dynamic. How does it mean to be lively and dynamic? There are times when I do not feel like going to work, I do not feel like doing anything, but when I get to the class, before I enter that door, I tell myself that I'm going to be spending 40 minutes or 30 minutes with the students. I'm going to try to make it worth a while, and that is what helps me all the time. So no matter the topic that you're teaching, and no matter the vibe of the students, because sometimes students are not really feeling it, but with the energy that you bring to the class, they will have no choice but to follow your energy. And if, for example, if you like to sing like I do karaoke sometimes in the class, and the students, they're shy sometimes, but they open up to it, and it's really beautiful when we do the karaoke together. So yes, that's something that you should do, or you can do. If you like dancing, if you like to dance, of course, you can include that. And if you love football, you can include football videos talking about football conversations, okay? They love it, I bet you. The next one is being polite and being punctual. I'm talking about us Africans, my brothers and my sisters. You have to be punctual. There are times where I went late to work and I didn't feel proud of it. So it's actually something that you should work on, being polite and being punctual. Polite in the sense that if you are being asked to do something, if you can do it, why not? You do it. Punctual in the sense that when you come to France, especially if you're new to France, you're new to the system of the boss, you have to plan yourself ahead. Plan your time. It helps you to be punctual. The next point, which I actually find really interesting, if this is your first time watching my video, welcome to my channel. I hope you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you can be the first to get notified each time I make a new video. Be friendly and formal. So some people, they don't know how to mix being friendly and being formal. I'll explain. If a student comes to you and wants you to do something outside the school hours, is it something you should do? Is it something you should accept? The idea of being friendly and being formal is actually balancing your work and your social life, or balancing your work and your outside life. Despite the fact that you're friendly with them, you have to be formal. The fact that we are not the main teacher, sometimes students can want to overstep, but when you remain formal with them, they will know that they see you as someone that is closer to their age than their teachers, but they respect you because you're being formal with them whilst being friendly. For example, when you get to training, you'll be advised to only speak English with the students. Sometimes, or most of the time, the students will want you to speak French with them. They'll ask you, can you speak French? Sometimes when they ask me, I'll be like, a little. Yeah, right. Even if they don't know what to say, their friends will actually help them to say those things. And it encourages and fosters the main aim and the objective of us being here, which is for them to speak English, German, or whatever language you're going to be doing with them. And number 5 is a point that I find very useful: asking the teachers what they need. You know, sometimes, like last year when I was working with the teachers, I got to ask them, what do you want me to do? There's sometimes they'll be like, oh, it's fine, you can do what you want. You can just have the conversations as you want. And sometimes they'll be like, okay, so we're treating or working on traditions, or we're working on marriage. Could you talk about this relating to your culture? Okay, that's the next point I'm going to be bringing. But always try as much as possible to ask the teachers what they want you to do. It's not a compulsory thing. Some of the times you have to bring your own topic, bring your own energy, bring your own thing. But when you ask the teachers what they want you to do, it's a beautiful way of working one-on-one with them as a team, with the teachers, with the progress of the students. Okay, it's really wonderful. It works like magic. And the next point is, do not forget your culture. If you're from Africa, from the US, from the UK, whatever culture or whatever country you're coming from, bring your culture with you. If it's a game, if you're talking about Halloween, about Christmas, how Christmas is celebrated. I have some videos on how I thought about Christmas in Nigeria. You can talk about it, and trust me, it'll make the class lively. It'll make them see that different aspect of the world that they haven't seen before. And then lastly, improvise. I think the first time I did my language assistant program, I went to a school where, if you're still watching this video to this time, please do also subscribe to my channel and click on the notification to be the first to be notified whenever I make a video. I was working with one of the teachers who would tell me what to do on that very day and be like, so can you read this book? I was working with the children. Oh, they are so adorable. Can you read this book for the students? I wasn't told before, so I had to improvise. Or sometimes when I'll prepare one thing and then I will be asked to do something else. Being able to improvise is actually something that is key to working effectively with the students and with the teachers. So if you watched it till this time, merci beaucoup. I'm going to be making more videos about this. If you have any questions as a new language assistant or as a teacher learning on how to work best with the language assistant, you can ask all the questions in the comment section and I'll do well to answer them. Merci et à tout de suite.